Brothers, KB is in the house, here to spit some game as always, and I'm in my car as always, and I've got my water as always. You know what we do here? We're here to help men improve their lives, become better in all areas by stopping their attention towards women. And today I want to talk about the body count, the infamous body count, the notch count. But I'm not talking about it from a woman's perspective, I'm talking about it from a man's perspective. Because at the end of the day, we know a woman with a high notch count is not even worth a relationship, because you know she's got a lot of guys in that beta orbit. She's got a lot of guys in that swimming pool. I like to call it the swimming pool. I tend to stay away from the words beta and alpha. But what I want to give to you guys today is something so important and crucial. So I expect you guys to stay for the whole entire video, because if you're a guy that's experienced this before, there's going to be a lot of gold in here for you. So stay till the end of the video. Watch, consume, be sure to subscribe if you're new here and you've been watching these videos for a while, because I see a lot of you have been watching but haven't subscribed. So with that being said, you know, a chick with a high notch count, like I said, we all know she's not worth the time. But what about guys with high notch counts? What about the guy that's chasing the high notch count? I know a lot of guys have been in this position where they have chased this idea that they need to be in this place where they need to sleep with a lot of women in order to feel good about themselves. And let me tell you a story. If you've haven't had many experiences with women, if you're only had just lost your virginity, you've had slept with one or two girls, and the thing is, I learned very early, you know, when I was going through a lot. I was going through a prawn addiction, I'll say, so we don't get anything from YouTube. I had a prawn addiction, and I still battle with that shit today, and I'm being honest. I'm doing very well, going very well, and I'm still, a lot of men battle with this shit. That's a story for another time. So as I'm going through this, I slept with a lot of women, but I also didn't get it up. I had PIED, prawn-induced erectile dysfunction. And I had slept with a girl last weekend, and that was fun. And that's all it was. It was fun. But the old me, the old mindset of me would get into a whole mentality that I need to get these notch counts up in order to be the man, in order to be successful, in order to be seen as the Mr. Alpha. Because that's what alpha is classified as these days. You have to sleep around with heaps of women. But to me, what an alpha is someone that goes his own way and focuses on himself and be a fucking leader for other men to follow. That's an alpha to me. That's an alpha to me. It does not matter about if you're sleeping with girls. Girls are no problem for me. I have no problem getting with girls. I have no problem sleeping with them. I have no problem. And I don't feel like any guy should, because you can learn from my experience. Sometimes you probably need to go learn it out yourself and go experience it yourself. But I'm speaking from my experience. Every time that I've slept with these girls and been in this mentality of needing to get a high notch count in order to feel good about myself, then guess what happens? I sit with these girls, and I'm like, why the fuck do you guys chase this? Why do I chase this? You're only seeing them as a sexual object. You're seeing them as a number. And no shit, I'd be having sex with these girls, and I would be pumping them, and I would be telling myself, oh, this is number 10, this is number 11, this is number 12. And it's like, notch counts do not matter. What's an alpha? An alpha is a man that is self-improving. An alpha is a man that is setting the path for other men. An alpha is not a man that's using all his sexual energy and dishing it out into every chick that sees him move. He values his energy. He values who he gives his energy to, and his seed to, for that matter. So honestly, guys, you can fall down this trap like I did, or you could be the man and go your own way. You could be the fucking man and go your own way and show men that this is the way. And there'll be guys that say, you know, you can still be on your purpose and sleep with women. 100%. I totally agree with that. You can still have fun. This girl that I slept with last weekend, just a couple of days ago, honestly, it was fun. And that was all it was. Just some fun. And you know, it's good to have some fun sometimes. It's good to let loose because it keeps you grounded, especially if you're always working on yourself, you're self-improving, you're going to the gym, you're getting your finances up, you're starting a business, you're working on this business, and that's all you focus on. It's good to settle down and have some fun. Not settle down, but have some fun. And I really wanted to make this video because I know a lot of guys are in this trap where they feel like they have to sleep with girls, a lot of girls, especially young men. And honestly, I could probably speak for some older men too. I see older men in this trap too. And you know what? I'm fucking 22. I'm 22 and I realized so early. And I see people at 29, 30 still down this trap. And it's like, you know, you could better transmute that energy into focusing on building wealth. And why are you wasting time with this shit? And they will think about having a girlfriend. And it's like, hang on a second. Getting into a relationship, you don't even have your life in order. Guys should not be having this problem because it's all a mindset. You want to be the man? You want to be the man? You want to be the best man you can be? Then stop chasing pussy. Stop chasing pussy and just focus on yourself. It's that simple. It's that simple. Stop chasing pussy, focus on yourself. What else? What else? Have fun. You don't have to get up the couch for it. Understand choosing signals. You don't need to understand all this game bullshit. Especially in your 20s. Understanding game, I think it's full of shit. Status, money, looks. It is what it is, guys. Drop all that bullshit and just focus on yourself and the woman come. If you're wanting to sleep around. Honestly. And guys, do not get in that mentality of you needing to sleep with 100 women in order to feel good about yourself. Because it's the complete opposite for females, but it's the opposite for guys. And it's like, it doesn't matter. I know females are interested in me. I know I'm a good looking guy. I know for a cold hard fact that there's a lot of other good looking guys out there that are still in this fucking trap of a mentality. Excuse the French, but it baffles me because I was in this trap for such a long time, and I know that a lot of other guys are in this trap, and it doesn't define you. It doesn't make you any better of a man. What makes you a fucking better man is when you meditate, you prioritize your energy, you focus on yourself, you prioritize your peace, freedom, and happiness. You prioritize your wealth and your business and starting a business so you can help other people and help other men and make an impact in this world in whatever way. But when you put space ran out of my phone there, but when you really begin to focus all the energy towards becoming a better man for yourself, and you put all that energy towards just serving the world, making an impact or changing the world in a unique way, or just focusing on yourself so you can live a peaceful, happy life, and you put all this energy on external validation, it's like you're trapped. You're trapped. The moment you set that out on your path, you're trapped. You do not need anyone to validate you. You are a man of value. You are the fucking prize. Literally, the prize. So don't even get down that trap. It's a waste of time. Know that you're great. Know that you've got everything that you desire, and you've got everything to succeed. You got so many channels out there, and you guys that are watching this channel are so ahead of so much more ahead of society, so much more ahead of most people to be in the position you're in right now, to have these understandings of Mgtow, of red pill, of everything that I'm talking about. So with that being said, I think that's a good time to shut the video off. And if you did watch it this far, thanks for watching this far. I really do appreciate it when you watch it this far through. It really helps the algorithm so more guys can see this content. And the other thing I wanted to say was, have you been experiencing this or have experienced this, I would love to know your thoughts below, because I know a lot of guys are going through this. I can't be the only one. And be sure to subscribe to this channel, because also there's a Patreon down below, because if you're wanting to subscribe to that and support the growth of this channel, I don't believe I'll be doing the monetization of this channel, because it's simply you guys know the deal with YouTube. They're not really fond of this sort of content. But with that being said, be sure to hit the Patreon up. Be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. You know how we do. It's that simple. Let's go.